the reason you've clicked on this video. And yes, it was a little bit clickbaity, but to be honest with you, it wasn't as well at the same time, because I am holding the Canon M50 Mark II. It's the same as this. The camera is the same as the Mark I. It's as simple as that. The only two differences are the fact that it's got eye auto tracking and the buffer is a little bit quicker. Oh, and there's a tiny decrease in the crop in the 4K, like a gnat's arse. It's really tiny, 0.1%. Canon. Thing about this video, the worst thing about this video is that I'd actually been saving for the Canon M50. I've been saving up because I thought the Canon M50 Mark II was going to be the best crop sensor camera that you could possibly buy for vlogging, for YouTube, for general everyday use. I got the Canon M50 Mark I when it came out. On the day it came out, I pre-ordered it, got it delivered, did many videos on it, and I've been using it ever since. 2.5 years. There's the autofocus. 2.5 years. That's how long I've been using that camera. So it's time for an upgrade. I was going to get the Mark II as my second camera. I was going to keep this one just for, don't know, live streaming or something like that, because it comes in handy, although it hasn't got clean HDMI or autofocus when you're live streaming. That would have been another nice thing. Canon. We were recording in 50 frames per second. That is another thing I can't stand about the Canon cameras. When you switch from manual photo mode back to video mode, it puts it straight into 50 frames per second full HD. Why? Why doesn't it just retain the settings that I'd put on there? I always use 24 frames per second. Now this video, start of this video is ruined, Canon. The start of this video is ruined. The R6 does the same. You switch. I've got it turned on. Oh my god. The R6 does the same. You turn from manual photo mode, although this is going to be my main photo camera. It's not a video camera. We all know that. You switch from manual photo mode into video mode, and it does 50 frames per second. Why does it change it to 50 frames per second? See, this camera is a really good camera, especially with this 15 to 45mm lens. It's perfect for vlogging. I'm just hand holding it. I've got the Rode Video Micro on there, flippy out screen. I'm tired. Every time I come on a vlog, I don't know what it is, but I'm always see cows. Every time I come out, there's cows. Oh, guys. So yeah, the Canon M50 Mark II. It's the same. It should be called the Canon M50 FU, firmware update, because that is all it is. There is no difference between that and the Mark I. And I just can't believe it, because, like I said at the start, I've been saving up my YouTube money for the Mark II, because I was going to use it as my second camera. Like I said, I was going to keep this for maybe live streaming, or just for like a third camera in the studios, different angles. And I've been saving for a few months, thinking, yeah, okay, I've got enough now, I should be alright. I'll get it when it comes out, pre-order, make some videos, lots of people will watch them, be brilliant. Nothing. I just can't believe it. I honestly can't believe it. I'm not buying that camera. In fact, I'm that upset. I might actually get rid of it and buy the new Fuji that's just been announced, the XS10 Fuji, 4K, no crop, autofocus, 240 frames per second in full HD. Why wouldn't I buy that for another £200 more? Tell me, Canon. Tell me now. In loving memory, Bob and Paul Hickman together again at the top of the world. I bet Bob and Paul didn't have this problem. I bet Bob and Paul got the camera they wanted. I bet Canon sorted that out back in the day for Bob and Paul. You know what I mean? Go where you can see me. I am incensed. I really am. I can't understand. It is a Canon M50 Mk1 with a different sticker on. Slightly different autofocus. A slightly smaller crop. Tiny in 4K. And you can't even use the 4K anyway, because it's that stupid contrast-based face detection crap. What is... So that's it for this video. It was a bit of a rage, a bit of a rant, and I'm sorry for being a little bit clickbaity, but in my defence, it wasn't clickbaity. This is the camera that you will buy and you will get if you purchase the Mark II. It's the same camera. You might as well save yourself the £100, get the Mark I, start YouTube, get used to a camera, and then buy a better one later on down the line. I'm seriously thinking of changing systems, going to Fujifilm, maybe even Sony for my second camera. The R6 is my first camera. It's not a video camera though, it's my photography camera. It's my just studio recording camera in 4K because it looks glorious, even with the kit lens. So that is it for this, and a bit of a moan, and just don't buy the Mark II. Make Canon pay for their mistakes. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. See you soon, guys. Bye.